Okay, now I am going to finish up. What I did was I put stems of greenery throughout, and I got these from Family Tree. The Family Tree Garden Center here in Metro Atlanta, and they always have some awesome stems and decorations, and I got these when they were 70% off sale at the end of Christmas, like the day after Christmas. So what you really want to do with your tree is you want to kind of like decide where everything is going to go. I have all my ornaments I've taken out of my little boxes, and these I got at home, and they're pretty cool because they store your ornaments in the little pockets so they don't get, so they don't get broken. So I was able to store those when I bought them 75% off. Some of them is 70% off for some. Some I got right after Christmas, but at the bottom end of the year, they have them up to 75% off some places. So what I like to do, if I'm going to change the theme of my tree that year, I will go out and buy the ornaments at that time, because I don't want to expense a lot of money, because it can get pretty expensive. But what you want to do, in this tree I changed out this year. Last year I actually did a rose gold tree, but this year I'm doing, it's like a green and brown and gold tones, which is going to be exciting because again, these are the ornaments and stems that I bought last year after Christmas to get them at a deep discount. I already started putting the greenery in, the stems in, and what you want to do is kind of spread them out so that you're able to kind of stand back and look and see where you're going. And then the number one trick that I have found is to put the ornaments, the bigger ones, try to nestle them inside of the tree. That way it makes it look as if you're filling in the gaps, and it pops. Because now I put this large bulb, which is brown, and I stuck it just like in the middle, and these are the smaller ones, and you just stick it, let it hang out. And like I say, stems of greenery, you can mix them up. Now this color is a goldish silver color, and I have my green and my brown here, and I'm going to go and nestle this color like up in the top because it's gonna pop more, and I do want that color to pop a little bit more. And you just keep going around your trees. I have ornaments all different sizes, and you just want to go and you want to stand back and you want to look and see where you want that particular ornament to go. And you got to space them out pretty good. You don't want them all right in the same area. You have to stand back and decide where you want to put them. And don't just start sticking them on your tree. You've got to put them in places, in areas where you know they're going to fit and they're going to stand out. Like that's a pretty green bulb with different colors of gold in it. It's gorgeous. So I want that to be seen more so. Instead of putting it where I was going to put it, I'm going to put it like at the top because it's one of those elegant bulbs that you want. And this is a fantastic one too. Look at that. Shiny brown. And see, I'm going to stand back and decide where I want that one to go. And I think I want to put that one right here in the center, and I'm going to tuck it in and let it lay on the limbs of the tree because I want it to just sit there. And it's pretty heavy too, so you always want to support your ornaments. If they're pretty heavy, you want to support them up against the branches of the tree. And this is another pretty green one I got last year, 70% off at Family Tree. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Stop, Camden, will you just... Granddaddy's gonna get you. That's Granddaddy. Yeah, that's Granddaddy's. You like this one? Yeah. And I have my little helper here, my grandson Camden. He's not doing much. He's in the way mostly. Oh, look, Camden's gonna put it right right there for Mimi. Put it right there. Yay, Camden!
Whoa.
Yay, whoa!
Look at pretty.
Yeah, that's pretty, huh? And this is another pretty one, which gold with speckles of brown in it. It's gorgeous. Again, all of these, this entire set of ornaments I got last year when they were on sale, 70% off. And some places 75% off. But they're heavy, kind of tuck them in so that they can stay and not fall off the tree.
Oh.
Weigh the tree down. This is another gorgeous set. I was able to find the mama and the baby ornaments. Look how gorgeous they are. And these are ones that hang down, so you want to put them in an area where they have enough room to actually hang and not take up space of any of the other ornaments. So, I just got to be particular where I want to put that one because it's gorgeous. I want to make sure you can be able to see the whole thing. And I'm going to continue on. I have some very pretty ribbon that I have purchased too. Again, originally I think this was $45, and this is the D. Stevens, which is very good upscale ribbon. And you want to get your ribbon 70% off too at the end of the year. If it's something you really love, go ahead and get it now because you never know. But this is a pretty good ribbon. You can see that. It's gorgeous. It's kind of a dark brown on the back and a hunter's green on the front. It's gorgeous. Once your car missing? Once I get it all down, all of my ornaments, then I'm going to see if I want to place this ribbon anywhere. A lot of times it's good to tuck it in spaces is how I like to do. It's like tuck it in and then you wrap a little branch around it and then you tuck it in a little more and then you wrap a little branch around. And what you're doing, you're wrapping the branches around it, you're making sure it stays in place, plus you're popping it out like that. And you keep going on and on and on. I'm not sure if I'm going to put ribbon in here because I'd rather make bows with this pretty ribbon. And again, that looks pretty good. So I might consider doing that and keeping that in there. But we'll see. So I'm going to continue to put these bulbs, ornaments on the tree, and then I will come back and give you guys a tour of what it looks like after I'm finished. But as you can see, you just continue layering it on. This is actually, believe it or not, a mailbox. A mailbox garland. But I needed something to lay on the table that would be big enough to hang over. So I just opened it out and spread the leaves out. One of my good friends over at the family tree made this bow for me. It's gorgeous ribbon, and they didn't have any more because I would have bought it to match the tree. But it will coincide with everything here because if you notice, I got the lime green limbs which blends in, so it's gonna all look good when I'm done. So I'm gonna finish getting everything on the tree and I'll get back with you. See you in a minute.